Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. Gosh, dude, I've been sitting here. I honestly haven't had anything going on for the last half hour. I've just been sitting here testing things in Squad Arena and trying to figure out how we're gonna do this, because this is wild. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. I'm speechless. So this is how I expected Kyber to be when I first got to Kyber. This is what I was expecting, was an account like this. So let's just take a brief look at his account real quick. You know, he doesn't have much in the way of meta fleets, or fleets in general. He's not very strong in fleets, and he knows that, but he knows that his characters are where he excels, and so he's taking advantage of that. Ryan Richter coming in with the first damn dono of today. Roast AP Games roster. I'll sit back and watch. I actually have his ally code written down. I will get to that for you, Ryan. As soon as we're done with Grand Arena, it'll be the first thing we do. But I love that so much. I actually have his ally code written down because of a video I'm making this weekend. So JML, Jabba, Supreme Leader Kylo, and JMK, Leia, Sith Eternal, Lord Vader. We got all this stuff here, and he knows that people can't handle that. Like, that most people he goes against won't be able to handle that. And so he went heavy defense, and I really appreciate that out of my opponent, because it's really making me think. And honestly, this might be the most fun Grand Arena I've had in a long time. I love the idea of testing myself. I've got a Ben lead Leia team. I have a theory on how we can cheese this. We have a JMK team that I have a theory on how we can cheese this. And then we have ourselves a Jabba team on the south wall. And so, oh, it's going to be interesting. And then, of course, who can forget, we have a Lord Vader on the top wall. Very, very important that we don't forget the Lord Vader on the top wall. We also have this right here. We're hoping Wampa can get through regardless of the Scout Trooper. It's not a very good team. It has about a 60% win rate with Wampa, so we're going to hope Wampa can do that. We got this team right here baiting out our CLS. We got this team. We got to find something for this. Luckily, Anakin's going to deal half damage. But still, it's just enable hacks. Great idea, Next Reaper. And there's the dono from Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Oh, gosh. So, I'm looking a little dark. Honestly, I'm looking a little dark. Let me fix that real quick. I don't like that. I'm trying to think of what could be. Ooh, and all of a sudden, I'm a different color. There we go. Okay. So yeah, it's... Oh gosh. That's really disorienting, and I hate that. Yeah, my... Oh gosh. Okay. That's rough. Can I just toggle this on and off and maybe get the effect back? Nope. Okay, deactivate, activate. Okay, that fixed it, but now I'm dark again. Sorry, we're having a little camera troubles. Give me just 1 sec to fix this. Okay. Sweet. No more glitchiness. We're good. We got it. We got it. Oh, and Ryan Richter, that is your first dono. Thank you so much. You're awesome, dude. Once more, unto the Jar Jar, you know? Alright, it looks like I'm gesturing towards God or something. Onwards to our great Lord and Savior, Darth Jar Jar up above, wherever he might be. Anyways. Oof. Oof, Nex. Oof. Okay, but yeah, so, yeah, we got a lot to work through. And I have some theories. I have some, I'm making some plots here. It's gonna be wild, guys. This is... So, my order of operations for what's the most scary to the least scary is definitely JMK followed by Leia. Just because I don't have a whole lot of options for JMK built into my roster yet. I'm still working on getting, you know, Sith Eternal, his armor and all of that kind of stuff. I've taken a break from it just to get myself a Inquisitorius team ready for my guild. So we're still working on that. So we could throw C Bane against this, but then we no longer have Bane for other battles. And Bane could probably take out the Leia, or could definitely take out the Lord Vader. And so if we can save that, I would like to save that. That would be very, very nice. Especially if we can just tactical two-shot this, and then like Bane see this maybe. This is definitely going to be SLKR. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's going to be SLKR. We don't really have an option there. But yeah, it's also Black Knight. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you've had a really good Swago day. That's awesome to hear. Samu, I definitely am planning on it. I was kind of seeing how the reaction was going to be to the SLKR one before I thought about whether or not I would do other kits. But I definitely want to do at least the kits that come in the Lightspeed bundles, just because they're very common kits that basically everyone has access to right now. And so I'd love to go through kind of the major kits, so Starkiller, Rey, SLKR are kind of the big three that I'm definitely making a video on. I also might make yeah, it is a weird Leia lineup, you're not wrong. And Cat can take out Bane. Interesting. I have a plan, guys. I have a plan. It's not a good plan, but I have a plan. Okay. A big problem is this Leia lineup doesn't actually... Oh, Samu, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the damn community, my friend. This just... It doesn't have data is the problem. I am curious to know one thing, just really quick. So let's get our Leia in here. Before we start trying to pull off some of these counters, because the order of operations is I'm scared of JMK, I'm scared of Leia, and then I'm scared of Lord Vader. Like, Lord Vader's the lowest priority for me. I think I can tactical shoe shot him no matter what. Yeah, Bane Savage does sound like a good trade. Okay, so let's get R2-D2, Drogon, Obi-Wan, and sure, we'll throw in the full slot because it's what we're using. Let's go with no cleanups, doesn't have attacking GL. This is what I'm actually looking at right now. So yes, this has an 11% win rate. But, like, the ones that they lose, I'm sure they kill off Leia. I guess the problem is, how fast is Krex? Because if Krex outspeeds me, he could shut me down. And it could be bad. The GAC just started, and it's a scary one, my friend. You got Sidious to Relic 2, Hera to Relic 5, about to get Dash to Relic 7. Heck yeah, go for those titties. And the Relic 2, you're 3 Relic levels away from getting the Datacron up and running. You also unlocked SLKR. That's awesome, Black Knight. Those are also Leia lead. You are correct. But, like, I don't see this being a problem, honestly. The problem is, if we put in the correct lead, there's almost no data. I think there was 14 battles when I checked earlier. Here, we can check right now. Okay, we'll get rid of you, lead, Old Ben, and then Leia. So we got one battle that's a 100% win rate. But then if we get rid of this team, yeah, there's not a whole lot of battles here to take from. And so I really want to take that. Like, that definitely sounds great. This actually might be something I use too, but that only took out one person, and it's a full relic team, so yeah, that's a no-go. There's no Datacron. No Datacron at all. Suppressing fire, inflict can't be... we're looking at speeds. 281. Rex gains... So, he gets a plus 50 speed. Ally is inflicted with ability block for days, so none of this is going to matter because he's not with Phoenix or clones. So it's all going... Wait, does that turn off all of his things? No. So while he's in Grand Arenas, he will get the 25 speed. So he's going to at least get 50 speed total, meaning we're not faster than Rex. Go for the profundity, IDK, obviously. That's what I said, and you can't tell me otherwise. Okay, so here's my thought here, guys. We tactical two-shot JMK, and we kill off Cat, and then we bring in I don't know, gas maybe at the afterwards to clean it up. Because the problem is we could take Maul against this team, but Maul unfortunately gets countered by Padme without higher relic levels. Because Padme is always a choice. Whenever an enemy attacks at a turn against a Galactic Republic ally, that ally gains protection up by 10%. It just doesn't work for Maul unless you have high relic levels. So it's problematic, and so we can't Maul this, unfortunately. Black Knight, I'm 15 flawed signal data from getting dashed to Relic 7. Heck yeah, dude. Dude, Profundity's so nice. I can't wait to get Profundity. Yeah, so I'm thinking we tactical two-shot this. The thing is, if we... Hold on. I just thought of another thing. So if we kill off Cat, two-shotting this... Lefty Roper, jeez. Okay, sweet. Lefty Rope, your SLKR is now finished. It is now time to work on your fleets, my friend. Okay, so we have an SLKR. We have a Sith Eternal. We can take Bane against either of these teams and be fine. So what I'm thinking is we two-shot by Bounty Hunters and Sith Eternal this. I don't know what Sith I can throw with Sith Eternal to keep him alive, but we'll at least have Wat Tambor for him. And then we SLKR this, and then we'll have Bane for either Leia or Lord Vader, just kind of depending on what we're more scared about. Okay, so yes, Mando Zeta is worthless in this fight, but keep in mind, I have my speeds dialed in on this team. Like, they're not, you know, crazy, but like, so their Cat is at 325 speed. My Bosk is at 320 plus a 63 stat boost, so it's going to be 383 speed. So she is outsped by my characters because she gets only a plus 30 from JMK, and so I have 30 speed over her, and so I'll be able to get contract before she insta kills, so I should be fine. Rather not get it before she insta-kills, but rather I'll get it before the team can kill off anyone besides Bosk, basically. So Mando should still pull this off for me. I hate that F word. Heck yeah, IDK. I love seeing that you have Executor now. Also, IDK, my guide for Jedi Knight Luke, I know I've been putting it off is a wrong word. I've tried again and again to record this, and I just haven't gotten it right. and I finally took the time, and I've recorded multiple things and put them together. It's going to be a long guide because there's 8 freaking tiers to that event. But my JKL event guide will be up for you by tomorrow, I promise. Just beating SLKR with Treya. Heck yeah. Love to hear it next. The wrong relics. Lefty Roper. Okay. If this battle works, this battle's great. If this battle doesn't work, we're kind of spwned. Okay. Let's get a song in here. If we're gonna try this, we need music. We need to manifest a win, guys. You guys know what we do, and we manifest a win. This will happen. It's not a maybe. It will happen. Cat will be dead by the end of this battle. I'm trying to think. Do we do Techno Union or do we do This Is the Way? I feel like we gotta hype Mando up. Mando is the guy who needs to get the kill. So we need to get This Is the Way in here. Holy crap, that's loud. Oh, that about blasted my eardrums out. Okay.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
I'm just hoping I did my math right.
I would like to see the baby. This is the way. I can bring you in warm.
Okay, so first things first, you don't want to hit taunt on this. You want to hit just straight mass swarm.
I would like to see the baby.
You want to hit mass swarm again.
This is the way.
Shiz, we're not hitting contract. Can they stay off of him long enough?
Bring you in warm.
I need to dial in my mods just a little bit better and have Aura Singh take a turn before Mando. I didn't even think about that. That's it.
Spit that out.
Okay, so I gotta work on my Aura Singh and get her like 10 speed faster. Oh, that's painful. It's because... The thing is, I used to have it dialed in, but I just remembered I swapped out an Aura Singh mod for one of my new characters. I don't remember which character it was, but one of my new characters that I unlocked, I was like, oh, I need more speed on this character. Oh, that's painful. That's painful that I had it, and I just... Ugh. Okay. Who did I move the mod to? I don't even remember who I was modding that I moved a mod to. I did a lot of remodding recently. It has to be one of my newer characters. I'm trying to remember who it was. Dang, I'm super upset at myself for that. I'm fixing that right this moment just to make sure we don't run into that again, because this needs to happen. We need Aura Singh to take 2 turns in a row. Yeah, so she's at 240. Where did my mods go? Yeah, it was this mod and this mod I swapped out, and I can't remember for who. The health mod might have been to Bane. Yeah, the health mods might have been to Bane that I swapped to. Okay, I'm gonna write a note for myself right now, and I'll fix that when I have time, because I don't want to take your guys' time. So annoying. Okay. Whew. I don't remember the math. I honestly don't. Zeno, you're gonna have to look it up. There should be a Reddit post about it. There's a percentage base, and I can't remember what the percentage base is. But you got to get under that percentage base. And so my Mando, so my grief is at 313, I think. Let's see. Yeah, grief 318, and then Mando is at 265. So I don't remember how to do math. I'm not in school. I'm not at all in college right now. 265. I don't even remember if this is how you do this. 318. Yeah, so you need 83% of whatever you're using. I'm guessing it's 85% of whatever Grief Karga's speed is. Hey, Snack. Hey, Snack. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Yeah, Bane Sith Eternal would work. It will work. Bane Sith Eternal should work, no problem. The problem is using Bane and Sith Eternal will end up with a rough time of it for my other teams I have to take out. Because that's Bane and Sith Eternal there. That means SLKR has to go here. Is there another Jabba counter that I have access to? Maybe a 2-shot that I'm not thinking of? Because if there is, we have a lot we can work with. Where's the almighty Jabba? No attacking GL, so I'm seeing a lot of Afra. Interesting. 40% with a Star Killer team. Also interesting. How like able is this? Dang. Worst case scenario, it doesn't help at all. Hey Zerevan, welcome, welcome. Whoo. Okay. So this is interesting to say the least. So we could try Star Killer on Jabba. This needs to be taken care of now. So we know we can't use Maul on... we know you can't use Maul on... What's his face? JMK. Yeah, Star Killer is a nightmare against Jabba. You kind of have to wait out time until you clear off all of your, what is it, Deadly Bluff, I think? And then finally you can go in there against it. But already, I'm loving this Grand Arena just because, you know, I get to do things that I normally wouldn't. Okay. So if this works, we open up a lot. If this doesn't work, we're probably going to have to throw Bane here, and we'll have to find another answer for JMK. Okay, let's get our song in here. So there's one battle that shows that this works, and in general, if we can just take down Leia, we basically win this. Manifest, guys. This will work. We will do this.
Choice you have made has led you to this. I see the Padawan needs one.
Oh, I should have hit him. That was my bad. It's fine. We still got him.
I must have revenge.
Yeah, so I tried this in Squad Arena a couple times, And with this Datacron, you just bounce back so hard because as soon as any of you take a turn, then you just pass it back over to him with your Frenzy. And then from there, you just spank the team and just kill off Leia. And once Leia's gone, like, it's the entire engine of this team. And without, you know, Leia being the leader slot, these guys lose so much of their, like, removal of damage that you can just do that. So, okay. Solved so many problems. But yeah, without the beefiness of her lead, you can pull off a lot more with that team. And so it was definitely theory crafting before this stream, but I was like, this seems like it should work. Like, there's no way it feels like there won't work as long as you have the Datacron. So, yeah. Worked out great. Okay. Solid. Solid.
I must have revenge.
Here's my problem. If we use this here, what are we using against Lord Vader? Because we need a Lord Vader counter. Hard. Yeah, it was a bonehead Leia team to place. It's one that I've seen a couple times, just throughout people's streams and stuff, but that seems to be the only place I see it. And even, like, you know, you saw the data, there's, like, no data on it either. And that's probably why people do it, is just to make sure there's no data on it. Okay. So this is one that I don't have a solid counter to. Give me like 2 months, maybe a month. I'm hoping a month, but most likely 2. And I'll have Bo-Katan Mandalore. I am getting really close on IG-12 and Grogu. I only need 50 more shards for IG-12 and Grogu. And then I only need, I think, 100 more shards on Paz Vizsla. So give me like a month and I will have the characters done for Bo-Katan. We'll have a permanent counter that we can just always assign to Lord Vader and we never have to worry about him ever again.
Oh, I don't think so.
But for now, okay, so we want to check out Lord Vader. No more Dewana Wanga. We will get to you. We will get your Wanga. Don't worry. My old Daka's Gear 12. We're getting there, ADP, but we're not quite there. Yeah, so it's meant to be part of a team that he didn't put there. So instead of Krex, you're supposed to be using 3-Pac. Because 3-Pac's blinds just feed into that turn meter that he gives, and so you can do so much. And so that with a deflection cron and 3-Pac does actually a lot of work, but he only did one of the 3 pieces that he needs to make it work. So let's see, what are we looking at? We're looking at Lord Vader. Where is Lord Vader? Okay, no attacking GLs. Bo-Katan, obviously, yep. So we could definitely give... If we could save Bane, we could do so much. If JMK could be taken out with just Sith Eternal. Let's take a look at kind of what we have. So we have... Obviously, we'll give him Wat Tambor. But then... What tanks do we have that we can give him? I don't like the idea of giving him Set. Like, that destroys my team already. It'll ensure one of them will die, but... it's going, Jay. Bo won't return for 6 months. I'd be pissed. Unfortunately, I think my Geonosian Brood Alpha's on defense right now. I didn't even think about that because I threw it on assuming Bane was gonna go with C, but now Bane doesn't go with C, so I've got to pull it back off defense because I was just looking for a more solid defense. Yeah, so we'll pull him off and throw him in that team later on, but for now it's not something we have. Caleb, it's going. It's a rough GAC so far, but it's going. We got our Leia team out. Leia was a solid battle. But now we're trying to figure out our other 3 GLs and what we can pull off. Because honestly, if we can multi-shot any of these, not good, Jack. Snack, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I will show you what I have currently. That's what I'm working with right now. This is the next thing that I'm working on. I finish Inquisitors, I build this. This has kind of been a side project that I've been hoping to do, but I've just been trying to get so many new things and so many cool things recently that I was like, okay, I gotta take a break and do some stuff for the guild. And so I did, you know, B2 up to Relic 6. I did, you know, Boba Siana Django up to Relic 6. I did Bane up to Relic 7. Now I'm doing Inquisitors all up to Relic 5. And so after I finish the Inquisitors, I can now finish these guys. So I just use Maul, and Maul doesn't work on this comp, Nova. If there's a Padme, you have to have some pretty beefy relics to be able to get through this team. Shouldn't I use Bane against Jabba? That's the thing, is I can use SLKR against Jabba, I can use Bane against Jabba, I can do the same for Lord Vader. I'm more scared of Lord Vader, so I'd rather do Bane on Lord Vader, because Lord Vader has Maul with him, and I don't like Maul in general. So yeah, honestly, 100%. So, where's Captain Hindsight on that one? Yeah, we screwed up the bounty hunters. I apparently moved my mods around, and I forgot to check the speeds after I moved mods around. So my Arsing was not the right speed, and so we failed on bounty hunters hard. Let's see what Sith we have in general that we can throw on this team. Okay, so we have Sith. Zeta on armor, it would be worth a shot. She's kind of like Wash. She just needs to live long enough to pass 3 stacks of Beskar. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not her Zeta that starts with 2. Her Zeta is... she starts with 2 just with a Omega. Her Zeta is, it gives counter attacks whenever the person's hit if they have 3 stacks, if I recall. Grand larceny, so I'm expecting theft. No, Galactic Legends on the Cortisol. But yeah, so... Okay, we can... I'm willing to spend some crystals for this, right? I am surrounded in Squad Arena by JMK Cat. And so we can test this out and see if we can pull something off. Can we find one without gas by chance? I'm pretty sure I found one that was the exact composition I'm facing. Yeah, right here. Thrawn could work. Okay, hold on. Let's test. Hondo could fall into both. Hondo's on my list to get at some point in the next year and a half. Okay, so we're looking for Sith. We're going to need... Let's do... Okay, we'll do you, and you. Okay, but we need tanks. Okay. So what if we were to do set? If we had GBA, this would work a lot better. But let's go set. And then we'll do Empire, 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 Thrawn. My Thrawn's not the fastest is the problem. Who's my last one? Mandalorian. So then we'll grab Armorer. I don't have Geo Brute, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would say 100% let's do it. Problem is, there's a high chance without any logic going on here that they just kill people off. Okay. Yep. Okay, let's try it one more time. Where's our Padme variant? That's a Qui-Gon Padme variant. That's weird. There's the variant. That was to show us what not to do, exactly. Do I have Padme? I have Padme, but no cat, and I don't have a relic Padme. Okay, so... I'm trying to think. What if we... her guys are not good is the problem. This shouldn't work. We need Mandalorian. Because they just don't have the relic levels to keep it going. If these guys were more powerful, like if we had a relic armor, I honestly think this would work. But without the relic armor, I think we just die out again. Pass that over to you. And there goes our armorer. These guys are hard-coded just to screw this team. Yeah, if I had GBA, I think this would go a lot better. And if we had just a couple more gear levels on... Gosh. If we had a couple more gear levels on the armor, I think we could do something with this. But it's just not looking good. It's looking like we're going to have to use Bane. Okay, so... what can we use against Lord Vader? That's right, we were looking at what we could use for Lord Vader, because if we can do something without GLs for Lord Vader, we win. Oh, gosh. Come on. Anything. Anything. Here we go. I want to check this. Gas. Gas has a 14% win rate. We do have you. Honestly, I think we might be able to do this. Could Bane just do JMK? Bane by himself gets killed by Cat. There's a possibility of it working, but I don't want to trust it. So I'm thinking we'll gas our Lord Vader and just try to survive as long as we can. Because if we can survive, we can survive. Like, heck yes. Because if we can kill off at least one or two of the side guys, I think we'll be fine. Let's take a look at... You wanted to know about JMK versus Bane. Let's see if anyone's tried it yet. We're on this one. JMK... battles, and we are using attacking lead is going to be Bane. 41 battles, it looks like. Yeah. Dude, whoever's doing this is not smart. Guys, do not put a full team with Bane. Oh, gosh. Yeah, here's with the pre-taunt. Still nothing. It's just way too much damage. Okay. Let's try that gas battle right now. Because if we can't get through Lord Vader, then we're going to have to just go through the top wall. That's just what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to ignore the bottom wall and go for the top wall and just at least get the 2 top walls and hope that he flubs both ships as well as my bottom zone. So we do have a pretty good DC for this. It's not the best DC in the world, but the protection up does a lot. I did a little bit of testing in Squad Arena. I couldn't find this variant, but, you know. The problem is Thrawn's going to do so much for this team, but I'm hoping we can get people back up with Rex fairly quickly. Here goes nothing, guys.
This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins. Fun. Fun. Fun begins. Fun. Fun. I don't like saying.
Get him back. Get him back up. I don't care what you have to do. Get him back up. Clear off buffs. Clear off the buffs twice. Okay. Let's go for you. Oh, that taunt, guys. Saved my keister. I don't really want to get hit by him. We're going to keep going for Ninth Sister for a second. Gosh dang it. Oh, this is not going to be good.
This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins. Fun.
That was so close.
Fun begins. Fun begins.
That was so close, guys.
Fun.
Clear off buffs.
Fun. Fun.
I guess just keep going for it. If we can get through her, we win.
Fun. 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 Fun.
You.
Fun begins. Fun begins.
I shouldn't have done the taunt. It's fine. We'll get through this. Please. Please get through this. One more turn. Oh! Okay. We're getting down to 2 minutes here. We need to just keep working through these characters.
My life is yours.
This one is strong.
My life is yours.
Perfect.
Don't go down. Don't go down.
You have done well, Savage.
There goes it. There it goes, guys. There it goes.
I shall teach you the ways of the dark side. With the proper training, you could be a powerful warrior. You must strengthen your connection with the Force.
We're so close to killing her.
Anger is your strength.
Oh gosh.
I am your servant.
Oh gosh, dude, this is rough. Definitely showing the holes in my roster, that's for sure. I just don't have enough to get through these guys. Honestly, the thing that really did it for us was the fact that Rex got his cooldowns jacked up, because that jacked him up so hard. We would have had one more form up and that would have kept us alive for a little bit longer. Oh. Okay, yeah, she is such a good tank. That was impressive. I probably should have gone down on Royal Sausage, but
Brother, let us share our
last 3 streams I've tuned into, he's let down, yeah. Do I have Phoenix? Do I? Did I bring him on offense today?
Always two there are, my brother.
That sounds like an awful idea.
And an apprentice in you.
But hey,
Apprentice.
why not? I've got the Zetas. Yeah, Gas could use a lifter. Okay, what song do I have for these guys? I don't really have a song for these guys, honestly. Let's try it out. Okay. This is scary. Okay. Hit the stagger. You. That cooldown. Oh, so annoying. Sure, Jar Jar Binks sounds great. Gosh, those ability blocks are killing me, dude. We're about to get hit by Maul again. Does Krex go in the second slot? I have no idea how to do this counter. That is the first time I've ever attempted it. Oh, you're fine, dude. It's not like we are gonna use Rex anywhere. Like, it's just, it was definitely worth a shot. So, like, I'm 100% fine with dropping that. I forgot to fight up in Fleet Arena. A little bit of icing on the cake, on this sad cake that I'm baking. Okay, we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep going. So we gotta get through this top wall 100%. Like, it has to happen. Sure. Sure. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Ufus. Slots matter depending on the team. It's only teams that have a lot of assists typically is what the things happen, or if they have certain buffs that are glitchy if they're in certain slots. So it just kind of depends. Apple E. So like certain teams like Geonosians and that kind of stuff, you definitely want to line them up. Ugh. Okay. Okay. We got this, guys. Manifest it. Manifest it. If we even just kill off Maul, we win. That's all we need.
You were weak when I found you. Now your hatred has become your strength. I've trained
I just brought in Sith Eternal.
you, still have much to learn.
Am I just not paying attention?
You've taken everything from me. Your feelings for her are not real.
No point in doing anything but playing out the battle. Let's mark down you. I thought I had Emperor Palpatine in that slot. Jock him. I'm gonna go cry now. Oh my gosh, that was so dumb of me. Oh my freaking gosh.
You're a Jedi, boy. Boy. Size means nothing to you. You. Sky.
Why can't you be set better than 74%? Holy shiz.
It is now more powerful than ever.
You've gone up like no ultimate charge. Why do you suck so much?
He was meant to root out the rebels.
Poor boy.
You've taken everything from me. Your feelings for her are not real.
Of course. Why wouldn't there be an ability block right when I need it? Oh. No, you don't get your song anymore. Oh, I feel so dumb. Sorry, I wasn't sure how loud that shout of anger was going to be, so I muted for you guys. Sorry about that. I don't know if my condenser would work well enough to not have you guys have your ears blown out. Son of a monkeyless dog liquor! That was the stupidest misplay I've done in a long time. Oh. The dog liquor. His son is missing his monkey. Okay. Screw you, Lord Vader. We're killing you right this moment. I don't care what I gotta do. You're going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. It's been a night. I hope I won't remember. You're the one I hope I forget. Son of a monkeyless dog liquor, dude. Okay. Sure, I'm not using it on anyone else. And I was excited for today to try out some counters, and we pulled off a really cool Leia battle. Hold on to that thought. We pulled off a cool Leia battle. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm putting on the song. I'm putting on the song. Hold on, guys. I love this song, and I want a reason to use it. Okay. We're good, guys.
Always you get on.
Oh, I'm turning it up so I can't hear anything but this.
A master and an apprentice. From the ashes of destruction, I was the last survivor. I am the Dark Lord.
Actually, I probably get rid of his buddy.
I am immortal.
Dark side origin story. Like, thank you, Bane. Thank you.
Master and apprentice.
I am literally gonna, after this Grand Arena's done, I'm going through my entire squads tag and redoing all of it so that way I have my teams good to go, so I don't have to worry about a thing. Like, ugh. I'm genuinely not turning my music down for the rest of this time. I need it to just keep me from destroying my mic right now. Okay, this one is we're using. You took everything from me. This wall is going down. Way to steal my banners! I'm okay. I'm okay. Everything is good, friends. I haven't been this angry at a game since I used to play Apex Legends. Like, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wampa. In here. Honestly, we're actually gonna look for... no, it's irresistible, so it doesn't matter about tenacity. We'll go with this one. Okay, first person to say it. Which do you guys want? First one to say it gets it. 1, 2, or 3. Oh, dude, you have no idea, McAir. Okay, Black Knight, you get number 1.
Did you say?
Okay.
I would certainly like to. Oh, I didn't think so. Did you say? He's yelling. He's holding me back. Did you say? Did you say? I would certainly like to.
The no turn meter thing is real annoying. You just never get turn meter. Yeah, I'm using those save squads from now on, Zeno.
I want more, and I know I shouldn't, and I know I shouldn't. I want more, and I know I shouldn't, and I know I shouldn't. I want more, and I know I shouldn't, and I know I should. More.
Thank you. Hit him again. Hit him again. Kill him. Thank you. One more down. So close. Come on. Kill him. Okay, we're doing good. We have 2 down. That was way too close. I 100% agree. Agree. Ramp a little bit more. Survive this turn. Survive the turn. Freedom!
I would certainly like to.
Ah! Keep ramping. We gotta keep ramping. We're gonna keep ramping. We can take a turn. Okay, now we can hit this. Yes, that's it! Wampa smash! Wampa smashed that team like I want to smash my keyboard right now, and I love him for it. Oh. We are doing good now. You know what? We're fine. Fine. We'll do okay. Yeah. Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. You, and you, my friends. We're doing okay, guys. We're letting it all out. There's no more anger anymore.
Conqueror, hero, villain.
We're okay.
Savior, conqueror, hero, villain. Savior, conqueror, hero, villain. You're all things, Revan, and yet you are nothing. Master. organic meat bag, master, meat bag, master. There you go! Query, statement, answer, explanation.
Exactly, letting the anger out vicariously through Wampa. You're exactly right.
Statement, answer, explanation. Query, statement, not even just a little. Query, statement, answer, explanation. Query, statement, I will be back. Query, statement, answer, explanation. Query, statement, not even
Full banner win.
a little.
Okay.
2, 3.
I am calm, my friend. I am calm.
2,
I am doing okay now.
1,
We are okay.
3. 1,
You're fine. Inner Juno, I lost it there for a second. I was on the edge of like full on rage right there, and we are better now, okay? We're better. We have the teams now to take a second look at this. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So this is an SLKR team. That is what this has to be. Serenity. We're fine. Okay. So, what do you guys think about doing something like this? What do you guys think? Dude facing a dude with 5 or 6. Yeah, this guy has, I think, 7 GLs right now, but he only has 4 on defense, so. Oh. Juno, congratulations on getting close to SLKR. I hope the guide that I just threw out helps. I'm not trying for a win here. I just need to kill off a guy or two. Just send Cup. You actually have a point, though. Hold on. Hold on, you have a point. Whoever said use just send out Cup, you have a point. Hey Yoda, go say hello to your friends. I don't think I do. Voila, guys, Voila. For those of you who are uncultured, that means ta-da. Except it's spelled Voila and it's pronounced voila. I have pulled a rabbit out of my hat, and now time to pull a win out of my butt. So we have Emperor Palpatine. I hate my life. I hate my life. Okay. You're on the dueling tier? Oh gosh, literally the best thing they've ever made. I should have put it on... Yeah, that was my bad. I should have put it on airplane mode. Because I think I actually have a... Why didn't Talon save Nihilus? Talon only saved the leader, not Nihilus. Malik might have been able to keep Nihilus up. You're right. Okay. Do I have anything that can help me take this down? No, I've got nothing left for this team. If I had something for this team, I think I'd be fine, honestly. Okay, let's take out Jabba, and we'll call it a day. I genuinely don't even think I have like any teams left at this point. Yeah, I don't have anything. Okay, where's my Conquest tab? Conquest, you. I didn't want the character, I wanted the team. Slave Leia. Okay. Give us a Doubtcron. Okay. Oh, that makes sense why Treya didn't work. We didn't put it on her song. I'm disgusted with myself. Well, you know, we might as well put our song on.
What if I told you that the Republic was now under the control of the Dark Lord of the Sith?
Oh, no, I mean, it's the fact that we have a JMK and, yeah, like, we'd be in a so much better spot if I hadn't thrown that frickin' Star Killer. That wasted 2 teams and just wrecked everything. But yeah. Yeah, no problem, Caleb. Just tell me who you have on. Yeah, just send it to me. Yeah, I'll take a look. Some yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go fast ultimate. Just kill off Boba now. I was hoping for Leia as well, but Boba's fine. Let's make sure she doesn't dodge it by accident. Move some turn meter. Okay, after this battle, we're gonna calm down for a second with a little meme. This song's reminding me of meme, and I want to show it to you guys. I want to share with you guys a meme that's made me laugh many times in the past. Just go for ultimate. Lose to a Zam lead? I mean, if Zam has her Omicron, it can still mess you up, dude. Yes, a meme. We shall watch a meme. A meme, if you will. Oh. I'm in physical pain, my friends. Oh. And if I just baited out cooldowns on JMK like I just did and then just thrown Sith Eternal, we probably could have won. That's a strategy we'll have to think about. Okay, let's go look at a meme.
Searching for music for your next video?
Today is my birthday! Yay! Fire!
Oh, whoever did these editing. I love it. I love it so much. Just the way he says yay. Okay, I feel better. I feel better now. We're good. We're good. Let's see what the speeds are on these guys. 270 plus, I guess, what is their ZAM at? It's typically going to be between 60 and 70. Yeah, that's going to be about a 60 speed increase. So 270 plus 60 speed is 330. $277. I don't want to do math right now. I'm sorry, guys. I really don't. We're going to throw our Imperial Troopers against it, and if it wins, it wins. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Sounds good, Caleb. What character did you put the mods on? Hey, look, my quick math was correct. Let's just go ahead and take out Mando. He'll give us a ton of turn meter. Let's take out Django. Keep beating turn meter. Okay, now we have some quick and easy turn meter if we need it. Let's take down Zam so the whole team gets less beefy. The moment she's gone, her Omicron turns off. And voila, they're all going to be a lot less tanky. Let's finish off Django so that way we can pump turn meter back into our veins. And we'll just go on all in on Bosk. What was your message, Arctic Gaming? I guess DM me if it's that important. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Got it. Whew. I'm doing better now, guys. I don't feel too bad. That's exactly what I wanted to happen right there. Get that out there. Yeah. Hit everyone with that. Yeah, I see. I don't understand why people don't use Darth Revan more often. Like, this is a great counter, I gotta say. Like, I'm loving how this is working. Like, did you guys see that? That was amazing. I think we should use Darth Revan as our permanent counter for this team. Hey, I'm gonna put it up to a... Oh, nice. I'm going to put it up to a vote for you guys real quick, just for fun. There you guys go. So my question is, should we take the time to go into this 65 more times with just singular characters, so that way we can have a Battles of 69 on JMK, or should we just leave it be? We could have won this Grand Arena. Okay, maybe not. Let's check his ships. Okay, so he does have this team, but it is at gear 12. So there's an entire possibility that he just does not get through our Executor. It'll only be funny if message you after. On the cortisol, no, he should not be dual wielding because we don't have a Revan Reborn in the game. We only have a Jedi Knight Revan and a Darth Revan, and so we don't have the the Revan Reborn where he has the 2 lightsabers. Okay, so this is an easy clap. So Negotiator, Chimera. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to do this, is Finalizer, Negotiator, Chimera, and call it a day. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, it's not going to be something that's, like, far off. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the GL this year, honestly. Basic. Push turn meter. Go for it. We no longer have a tank, guys. Get that stun out there. No stun. Aha! You can suck it. You can suck it, my dear friend. Keep going.
Someday I will be.
Well, that kills off him.
I will be the most powerful Jedi ever.
That boba just ripped apart everything.
I killed him.
We were doing so good. It was going bad, and I was like, hold on, I got this. I think I got a way to do this. And then it just...
I killed them all. And not just the men.
Bosk is gone. This is easy cleanup. Finish it.
Unnatural.
Finish it?
The Force is strong.
We're pulling this off, guys. We're pulling this off.
Henceforth, we shall be known as Darth
Okay.
Vader.
So I'm going to end the poll. We've let it go for a while. It looks like everyone is finalized. We are going to run the counter to 69.
You are on this council. Been granted the
Which fleet are we going against? We're going to this one. Oh.
Where the fun begins.
How what, Arctic Gaming? T-shirt. Finish it. Yeah, Caleb. No, I wasn't about to scream anything. Okay. Teach me my finalizer way. I tried. I made a video about it. Oh, the RNG was so with me and so against me in that battle, honestly. I don't even know what we're listening to at this point.
If you're not with me.
Here, on this battle, why not give General Grievous his new song? I feel like it's warranted to some degree. Okay. What is the lineup again? It's you, and that should be it. And then I always forget how the opening play is supposed to work, but I'm pretty sure it's just basic on Sunfac. Basic on Sunfac. And then all in on Sunfac. Okay, now we just have to get through Hyena Bomber and we win. My Marauder's not good, ADP. My Marauder's at like year 8. Okay, our next reinforcement's definitely going to have to be Plo Koon. See if we can't... Oh, I'm so glad they brought someone out. What the? Just trying to steal banners? Is that what this is about? It's basic, I guess. Basic? This doesn't restore anything, right? Yeah, no. Clear everything off on you guys. Push some turn meter. Pull off. I would love a Tri-Fighter coming to the game, 100%. I think that is definitely something we should get for the Malevolence, and I honestly think Malevolence should stay crude. And we give... Okay, so bear with me, I'm going to go off on one of my side tangents. We give the Malevolence a couple more crude ships, or a couple more non-crude ships. Either way, but I would vote crude considering how the kit is based. And so give them a couple more crude ships and make the Malevolence the crude version of the fleet. And then we start getting Tri-Fighter, we get our Hyena Bomber, we get a couple other ships and make another fleet. And we get ourselves like a Nuke Gunray, so that way we have a Nuke Gunray, or Trench Capital ship. We do the Trench Capital ship, we have Tri-Fighter for it, we have Hyena Bomber for it, that kind of stuff, and then we get like Dooku in his Solar Sailor as like a pilot for the Malevolence, things like that, and make it into 2 different ones. Storm, it has been a, whatever your name is, it has been that during this stream. I raged for the first time truly on stream. Make the crude ships be for Trench. I mean, fair, but we still need some amount of crude ships for Malevolence because it summons a whole bunch. And you have to have, you know... like, I can 100% understand the fully non-crude for it. It would make fairly good sense just because of what it already does. But yeah, either way, make one of them all crude, make the other one all non-crude ships. I think that would be a really cool idea. Make the Cough Cough have the droids. Asajj, yes. Give me the old Asajj ship, which is mentioned in new canon in sorry, I've had this written down on this piece of paper since I started streaming forever ago, because it's a conversation topic for me, because when I first started I wasn't sure if I was going to ever have conversation topics and be able to hold a conversation with you guys, and so I wrote down a couple topics forever ago and I never bring them up, but one of them on here is the not Master and Apprentice, it's the other one, it's Brotherhood. It's a book in the new canon where it specifically brings up the 2D Clone Wars several times, which is really interesting. And it says that Asajj Ventress uses the same ship as the 2D Clone Wars. So I thought that was very interesting. I believe the Phantom is a repurposed Separatist ship. It is. It's the Phantom 2, technically, but yes. Yes, the Separatist shuttle. Red 1, it's piloted by Rey. I will uninstall the game. Same. Give me Red 5. I don't care about Red 1. But yeah. Trade Federation peeps for Grievous-like support ships. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, so we're jumping into this battle. This could go good. This could go bad. We just care about winning. Let's jump in and give Thrawn his song. I'm listening to the Thrawn, the new... So there's a new Thrawn trilogy, and then there's the Ascendancy trilogy, which is a prequel to the new Thrawn trilogy. That's before Thrawn came to known space, and he's among his people. I'm reading it right now, and it's really, really interesting. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's hard to get into, honestly, but I've really enjoyed it. Oh, yeah. She straight up did on the cortisol. Okay. Oh, speaking of having you here, Cortisol, have you had a chance to look at the last thing that I sent you?
Commander Sato, Captain Syndulla. At last we meet in this theater.
After this, we'll take a look at what Ventress' ship looked like.
I will start my operations here and pull the rebels apart.
I think it's just you get him down to the point where they waste.
Of their own destruction. There is no escape. There is no escape. There is no escape.
Okay, that should guarantee us. Dang, the buff immunity not being there is real annoying. Let's not get trapped behind it. I'm gonna let him waste it. The fact that we didn't get buff immunity is super annoying. Okay, sweet. We win. Doesn't matter what happens from here on out. We can two-shot this. We can one-shot it. Whatever we got to do. I should have called in Vader, but that's fine.
The rebels have won this battle. The war will be ours.
I want Forlom as a bounty hunter. Dude, Forlom, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I thought it was like one of one for people who knew Forlom's name. But yeah, Zuckuss and Forlom would be a great addition to the basis of bounty hunters.
Open fire. Open fire.
Watch the rage. Oh, yeah, Forlom would be a really cool one. Really quick, two things that I think would be cool. Forlom should be the next ship. Yeah, this ship right here is the one we're referring to when we say it should be added from the 2D Clone Wars. Along those same lines, I do think it would be cool to get this. I know it's not canon anymore, but get this one, and then that's what Gas would fly, and have Gas be a pilot. I think that would be a lot of fun, honestly. And then we could start building that up and having it have a lot of clone synergy, and we could start breaking into the Endurance and Negotiators, two separate fleets. So, another thing that I think would be really cool and really interesting. Justin, welcome. Let's get this out of here. We already used our Artreya, and it didn't end well. 4 LOM? I've never heard it called 4 LOM, but then again, I have never seen anyone talk about 4 LOM. I have literally only heard the name from my brother. That is the only time I've ever talked to anyone about 4 LOM, and Zuckus is with my brother. He and I are the only two I've ever heard knowing of them. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, it looks very similar. Yes, Ryan, we'll jump into the roster roast. Hopefully I don't get, no one gets angry at me for this one. Yeah, the invisible ship. Yeah, I don't know what it's called either, but yeah. Okay. So, let me pull this up. I gotta throw in some stuff for you guys while we do this. That's not what I want. How's our score look? 1,000. Heck yes, guys. We did it. We got 1,000. Naga Sadao would be cool. Sifo-Dyas also would be really cool to see. Okay. There's that. And then we're gonna open this up. And I do have this saved somewhere, so let me pull up my thing for it. Okay. I already know the first thing I'm gonna say about this account. So we had one of our wonderful people here at in our yes, Ryan here has asked us to roast this roster right here. And whose roster is this? This is AP Gaines' roster. Oh, gosh. First things first, he has Ray. And he literally said he's never planning on getting Ray. So how dare he drop his standards? Like, wow. Okay. Also, his Maldalorians aren't there. Like, come on, dude. On top of that, like, let's take a look at these two. He has Third Sister, but no Inquisitors. Something that's always bugged me. He doesn't even have Watt-ready Geos. Like, come on, dude. Help your guild out just a wee bit. Like, it's painful, bro. I'm hoping you at least have a Relic Dark Trooper. I do love seeing that, but the fact that your Iden Versio is still that low could definitely use your work. Great on the grade. I know you don't like, you know, the whole guild thing, but come on, dude. Come on. Let's look through, kind of check. We got a Relic 1 Savage with defense mods. Wild, dude, wild. And you didn't even level up his leader ability so he can solo? Okay. Like, no. Not okay. Come on, dude. You're Inquisitorius, you're Maldalorians, you're Savage. Like, I get that you go for fleets, but this is ridiculous. Like, I get that, you know, oh yeah, you have all 3 of the meta fleets. Great. Also, your Leviathan is still 4-star? You just... he doesn't have anything for Rise of the Empire, I'm sure. Everything that he has in this roster, I'm sure, is just like, I wanted to get this character up to this point. I'm guessing Maul he got up to Relic 7 for that reason, but that is just a simple guess. But yeah, like his Riva is Gear 13, no Relic levels. His Savage is just not worked on. Like, yeah. He still has a Gear 12 Aura Sing instead of bringing up to Relic 3 like he said he was going to do 2 years ago. His Kiadi Mundi sitting here at Gear 12, and especially with the whole Keller and Beck stuff going on, like, dude, you should be on top of these things. And on top of that, just to throw it out there, you missed out on the greatest Conquest character. Like, I know we all hate Conquest, but you just bailed out on a Bane, and Bane's amazing. I'm actually curious, because I've never looked at this guy's account. Yeah, so his mods are straight fire, which I assumed, yeah. Oof, his bounty hunters aren't actually that fast. Where's his, there's his Zam. Yeah, a 341 Zam doesn't actually help that much. Hold on. Let's do our math, guys. So 341 times we want 1.2. So that's where her speed sits at, and then she shares 20% of it. So she only gives out 81 speed, as opposed to mine that will give out 70 speed as soon as I hit Gear 13. Like, the exchange rate of putting speed on Zam is not actually that good. I'd much rather have some good speed on Grief Karga and Bosk. I do like the fact that he has his Grief Karga and Bosk. Looks like pretty close. Yeah, 306. Should really get Hondo relicked up a bit more. Dude, Hondo was his only character he's ever just purchased like day one, because someone just basically paid him $300 like over Patreon or something, so he just instantly got it up because, you know, he loves Hondo as a character and someone was willing to do that for him. Also, his Profundity is still not 7-star, which is wild. Also, I'm just saying it now, it's looking like this account is, like, he doesn't play very much anymore. And I know he got super busy, like, coming down off of kind of the what are you doing kind of thing. Like, that's probably why he only has, you know, a Gear 13 Ben and a Gear 13 Third Sister. It's probably just because he hasn't played too much lately, is my guess. Because I know he was getting super, super busy, but the fact that I don't see a Bane in here, I see quite a few characters that are just partially done. It feels kind of like he hasn't played in a bit. He's just been like getting on, he did his Lightspeed bundles, and that's kind of about it. So yeah, Radis is Relic 9, but Profundity, I mean, Radis has to be Relic 9 though. It's a requirement. I would be more confused if it was an Executor at Relic 9 with only 6 stars, but like Profundity, it requires a Relic 9 just to get the Profundity, so. Anyways, yeah, so there you go. Yeah, get it together, guy. Thanks, Omnicortisol, for being our hype man there. This is exactly what a spoiled child's account would look like. Oof. To be fair, Andy Nachos, a Gear 12 Scion is just... Scion's kind of garbage right now. Gear 14 Ben Solo. Apple E, welcome to my life. I have no idea how to do that one. Like, I literally was like looking at it and I'm like, I don't want to bother trying to figure this out. Like, it's just, I'll wait for Bit Dynasty to drop his video and go watch it and see if I can do it. You didn't miss the window, Caleb. Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, that makes sense, 100%. Have a Darth Vader, because Darth Vader can jump into 5 turns. Absolutely, yeah, that makes sense. I like that. Thanks, Corbin. Trench team on auto. Yeah, let me pull out my trench real quick. Gosh. Yay. Gosh, I love this new raid. You guys know I love it so much. Okay, so Caleb, we wanted to look at your account and you wanted me to take a look at your mods. The problem is I don't know much about Leia. So we're actually going to look up Leia and just kind of get an idea of... So health, speed, and we're looking at an average of 555 speed. I don't know what her base is. Her base is 372. So that is basically max speed is what people are putting on her. And Erodium 515 though. Okay. Sounds good. Let's take a look at your mods that you have for her. I know that you want tons and tons of health and then quite a bit of protection if you can afford it, but mostly the health is kind of what you're going for. So I'm guessing health primaries basically across the board. Yep. Looks wow. Dead middle, dude, for speed or health. That's interesting. I haven't seen that before. Okay, Caleb, can you drop your ally code one more time? I don't want to go searching for it. It sounds good, Ryan. Thanks for the dono, my friend. We have a little thing at the very end of stream that I'm going to show off a sneak peek of what future streams may have. So... And while he does that, we're going to try out this Emperor Palpatine Mara Jade team and see if we can't pull this off. Oh, he just threw it in, so we will do that after. Control C. Also, has anyone signed up for roster reviews? Okay, we got 2 roster reviews. Got it. This is my account. I can't wait to have Inquisitors done, dude. So close. I have all of the Chirotechs for my next Inquisitor, but then I'm still a ways off from the one after. Foot cam for future streams? Arctic Gaming, why would you spoil it? That was my plan. Why would you spoil it like that? Okay. 25 speed. Heck yeah. 15 speed, 25 speed, 16% health, 16% health. You got a little bit of extra health on that one. None on that one. Health, 25 speed. Yeah, these are sexy. I would start looking for a good speed or a good health primary, honestly, because it does do quite a bit of difference. So try and get yourself a nicely rolled health primary arrow. Make too much money with the foot cam. I mean, honestly, it's not a crazy Zeta. I've seen a lot of people not put that Zeta on. What's more sad is Manifest Inspiration being not on, because this is basically, without this, the Star Killer battle is guaranteed. Let me put it that way. Because what adds to Manifest Inspiration with that Zeta is that they can't lose turn meter while they're inspired. But if you don't have that Zeta on, first turn, Mara Jade just whips out those staggers, and all of a sudden all of you don't have any turn meter, and then they'll just run turn meter circles around you till they kill off your whole team. So... should be at 556 speed. I mean, we can check. Yeah, 184. Yeah, that'll be right in that sweet spot of 556. Yeah. Yeah, that's always rough, is trying to farm Kairos when you're going for a GL. Okay. But yeah, awesome. We're gonna jump into these next roster reviews. If any of you want to jump the line, you can of course donate to our Jar Jar Jar, working towards our Relic 9 Jar Jar. But regardless, we will continue on. We're going to take a look at Ivo's account. Ivo, are you still here? Tough teams on defense that SLKR can beat? Every team. Every team. If you have the right composition. Every team. Okay, there you are, Ivo. So you said you're working on GL Ray, but you don't know what to do after. Yes, we got to make that Jar Jar Clink. I definitely need to get a physical jar, so that way I can shake it on stream just for fun. Okay. So I would like to see the Savage come up to Relic 5. Same with the Wampa. Also, taking a second... Let's find your resistance. Taking your second and getting the Finn Zeta is super helpful getting this Zori team started, because it's another really banger defensive team. Or offensive, but I prefer defensive when you have a low gear Zori. It's just absolutely banger. It'll trip people up all the time. So I highly suggest that Finn Zeta and getting that team on defense. Yeah, if you don't have... It's... JMK, yeah, if you don't have Night Sisters, Armor, Watt, you kind of struggle. That's why I said with specific, you know, things. So basically, if you're looking at just the GLs he can beat with his default lineup, it's Ray, mirror matches, Sith Eternal he can beat solo most of the time, unless he has a really good team around him. Lord Vader and Jabba. Those are the 5 that you can beat with SLKR. And then any other team is basically true that you can beat it. I'm trying to think of any teams I've gone up against on offense that I haven't been able to beat with it, but I'm pretty sure that that's it. Okay, so Finn, get the Zeta. Savage, Wampa, get the relics on them. Get your first order officers slightly faster than your Hux as well, Ivo. You're working on your echelon. That's good to see. Keep working on that special forces tie as well. Right now, you need to add to your farming plan IG-2000 and the TIE Bomber. Because as soon as you're done with those two, you can have an Executor, and having a crystal income is going to be super, super helpful. In the meantime, while you're waiting on that, let's get rid of this speed. Your best bet is going to be going for probably JKL and a JML. But honestly, I would 100% go for Executor as soon as you can. Because Executor is going to give you a crystal income every single day, and that's going to do more for this account than literally anything else. It also is something that you could just throw on defense and watch people suffer for most of the game. Even now, I still get holds with it. I would like to see this Dark Trooper relic as well as you work towards your Executor. And so, honestly, I'd probably go... you have a long time before you get IG-2000 and TIE Bomber finished. So I'd probably go Jedi Knight Luke in the meantime. And then go around and do Executor right afterwards. Let's take a look at your Rebels. Let's see how you're doing with Rolo, because that's kind of the big holdup for most people. Yeah, so you have a 4-star Rolo, so that's going to take you a while anyways. So you might as well start now. Level 84 R2. It's not like R2's good before you get Leia. But yeah, heading towards Jedi Knight Luke is going to help. It's not only going to give you, you know, something solid to work towards while you're waiting on that Executor farm, but you'll also be able to get a CLS team going, which is very, very important. Alternatively, if you don't like the idea of going for JML and you think Rolo is too far off, you are in a good position to go for Sith Eternal as well. And if you go for Sith Eternal, then you also can go for Executor. They share farms quite a bit, so it worked fairly well for you. So up to you which way you go, but I'd say JML or Sith Eternal is kind of your next project. But on the way, get Executor as soon as you can. Have that IG-2000, have that TIE Bomber, already rocking and ready to go, so that way you can jump right into that farm whenever you have time, because that farm is going to transform this account. Along those same lines, don't forget, as you're working towards it, to get yourself a TIE Defender at some point, just to make this Chimera fleet start popping. As for your mods, let's take a quick look and just see how you're doing. I like seeing Resistance Hero Finn this fast, but keep in mind you do need that Finn Zeta to make that team really pop. Overall, though, you do look like you need to work on some mods. If you need a good mod farming guide, there is a mod playlist on my channel. It has a couple videos that will help, especially getting you a filter, so that way you know what to get rid of, as well as kind of going over just briefly slicing mods and how far to take them so you don't waste materials. I'm probably going to make another slicing guide here soon, just going over in depth, but do work on your mods. Okay, Corvin. Hey, Corvin, can you tell me what your current farm, previous farm, as well as just your favorite team? Already, this is a wild account. So you're already starting to get escalating conflict. Looks like you deleted all your old Datacrons. Looks like you got quite a bit of Datacrons. Jeez. Okay, sounds good, Apple. You have a great night. I'm going to have to get going here pretty soon as well. But yeah, I like the Datacrons. You're looking solid on your Datacrons. So I see a Riva here. Do you have your Inquisitors done to go with her, or are you throwing her somewhere else? Okay, so yeah, you finished your Inquisitors. Good job. You have your Maul. Are you just throwing Maul with Lord Vader? What am I looking for? Mandalorians. Okay, so you have Mandalorians. That's dope. I love to see that. Should have JML, Ray. Oh, I see right here. JML, Ray, Profundity the next month or two. Bane after this upcoming Conquest. Jedi Knight Cal in a few days. How's that possible, Caleb? Are you sure it's just not all the stars that, like, you know, because the Profundity doesn't require every Rebel ship at 7 stars. Okay, so you're using with Mandos. I do appreciate that because a lot of people aren't. Boba Fett, Silent of Django. I do love seeing a guy who loves his guild. Good job, Corbin. Profundity's nuts. Okay, so you're getting JML soon. You're getting Profundity soon. You're getting Ray soon. And you're getting Bane. Bane, you just get the gear up, get the Omicrons ready, and get that guy up. You don't need to make any preparation for that. But for Ray, for your resistance, get yourself... Oh, you do have a Zori. Okay, you looks like you have a Zori team. I was going to say, I don't see a Zori down here. I'm surprised. But no, you already have a Zori team rocking, and I love to see it. So, solid work, dude. Let's check your... This is actually a faction that I see every once in a while slept on. Okay, so you're getting a Radis, and you already have kind of a start to a full Radis team. So, beautiful. A lot of times I'll see this, and they'll just be like, oh, yeah, no, I just got the requirements relict. So, make sure you do have a good Radis team. Interesting. I want... So, if... Once you unlock the event at 4 stars, that means you can buy the packs with crystals. That's interesting. I've never thought to do that before. I mean, I'm not going to spend that much money in general, but that's interesting that you can do that. Yeah, for his DC. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I mean, if you're going for JML, you're going to have a... Like, this isn't really a waste because you need Rebel fighters anyways for your Mon Mothma team. Wherever Mon Mothma happens to be. Yeah, right here. So, like, you're not really wasting on Rebel fighters by any means, just going for that Datacron. So, like, honestly, it looks good. You're really good at finishing your farms, it looks like, on the character side. Let's take a look at your speeds overall. I do like seeing Moff Gideon at the top. It looks like you have split your focus quite a bit, which is fine. Like, it's not a bad thing necessarily. Like, it looks like you're definitely kind of hitting the holy trinity of rebels. Like, you have your scout trooper going, you've got Drogon going. So you're going for probably Leia next after you finish Rage, AML, and Profundity. Do like seeing a Gear 12 Iden. I'd like to see a Relic Iden. Relic 5 Wampa. Yeah, like, I'm liking what I'm seeing with this account. Let's just check to make sure you're not, like... Yeah, okay, so... It looks like you have some mods on some characters that's just not great mods, like, you know... It looks like the mod fall-off isn't too bad, but you have some characters that it looks like you're using the characters, but you have, like, literally under 60 speed, which is not great. But overall... It's looking good. So you have Leviathan, you have Executor, you're working towards Profundity. Let's just check over your Sith Empire. You can always consider upping your Sith Fighters relic levels. Not only will that give you a good counter to gas with Malgus, if you're worried about that. I don't know if you still put Malgus on defense, but it makes it so gas can't beat it. But then also upping those relic levels do make mirror matches much, much easier. I want Bounty Hunter. Upping your Razor Crest is not a bad idea either. Just upping your relic levels across the board on these meta teams, or these meta fleets. Let's check your off meta real quick. Yeah, so like you have this team done. I would highly suggest relicking your TIE Defender. Get it up to Relic 5. It's great in the raid. It's great in general. Definitely think you should get it. Solid, solid, solid. Solid. I mean, if you want something to work on, there's something to work on right there. Got it. Jabba first, then Leia. Okay. With the GLs this year, heck yeah. Offense and Kyber 2. Yeah, I figured. That's why I was like, if you're still using it on defense, it's important. But regardless, I mean, it helps with mirror matches. So. Sweet, dude. Like, yeah, this roster looks great. Honestly, Iden Versio is the biggest hole I'm seeing. And when Iden Versio is the biggest hole I'm seeing, that should tell you that this account is fire. But yeah, honestly, you're at that point where, like, it's short of going for more GLs, which is what you're doing, or going for the newest meta or that kind of thing. I would say up your relic levels just on some of these characters for the pilots, just to, you know, make your, especially your meta fleets really pop, is really the thing I would say. Need those relic. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Jabba provides a lot of stuff for you. So ago, it was filled with rage. If you want to see me rage on stream for the first time ever, today is your day. But yeah, so beyond that, I'm not seeing much of in the way of like, oh, you should do this. Besides, you know, kind of chase what you want at this point. But yeah, Jabba I definitely think is a better idea than Leia. I know a lot of people are chasing Leia, but, like, I don't know. Especially right now, she doesn't have a Datacron, and in my testing, I've been able to take her out with Maul pretty easily a couple times. So, I don't know. Regardless, though, I think your plan is solid. I think your ships are solid. I would say Iden Versio is really the thing that I'd put on your radar sooner rather than later. Because she's just so incredibly helpful for so many different counters. I definitely think it's going to be a good relic character. Beyond that, keep going how you're going. I'm gonna laugh when you don't have a full relic 501st. Okay, good. I have Jabba and Leia on my other account. Nice. Cut the rage into a short. I probably will, honestly, ADP. Adrad, he's working on Profundity right now, ADP. JML Ray Profundity is his next 3 projects, and he says they should be done in the next month or 2. So, he'll get there. Yeah, no, it was bad. Speaking of which, I do gotta get going here really soon, and so we just have Anakin Lava Crawler left. But I did do a poll, and that means that we need to fulfill that poll. Yeah, no problem, Corbin. I wish I had, like, more to tell you overall besides, you know, keep working on your mods, keep going how you're going. But, like, honestly, you're kind of there. Like, you know what you're doing, you're on your way, you're doing solid work. The only thing I really saw was Aiden is the only thing that I'm like, okay, this could definitely use some stuff. But beyond that, you're kind of there. Sounds good, Storm. You have a great night. Okay, hold on. I have a plan. Anakin Lava Crawler, let's get your thing in here for us. Okay, so while I do this, while I work on that. Oh, ADP, don't bring back the pain. Why would you mention C? Thank you for the 732. Oh, hey, and it's now officially back to a solid even number. Thank you, ADP. Okay, Anakin, we're gonna look you up on my free-to-play just so that way I can continue to work on this. Raid Shadow Legends. One of these days I'll get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Good job, BB-8. You're doing great. Okay, Anakin, you still here? We've gone through your account a couple times recently. What's up on this one? We'll unlock Bane and Big Cal soon. Then finishing Jedi Knight Luke. Just need... Oh gosh. Leon. Do you have a... Okay, you do have a Jedi Knight Revan. I was gonna say, hold on. Do you not have a home for Jedi Knight Luke? Yeah, okay, you're still here. Sweet. So... We'll unlock Bane, Big Cal soon, then finishing Jedi Knight Luke. Just need Hoda. I'm also starting to work on rounding out your fleets. That's great to hear. I love it when people round out their fleets. Like, I love that. It is so nice. This is definitely where I think you should start. You have an Interceptor, you need a relic that, Iden Versio. Like, that is the start of some stuff. I'd also like to see a Palpmobile in there. Very much so. You're still working on your Echelon. You're still working on your BTLB. So yeah, rounding out your fleets I think is a great idea. I do love seeing a Ben. I do love seeing a Cat. Oh yeah, Bane. Who needs fleets? Yeah, fair enough, Justin. Yeah, who needs fleets? Never mind. Don't get fleets. Fleets are dumb. I would like to see if you can give me advice on priority on fleets. Okay, so first things first, I do want to bring this up right now. If you are about to get Bane on this next conquest, I highly suggest saving up gear now, saving up the stuff you need. Go to swago.gg and get a list. You can, take screenshots, whatever you need to do, but start saving up that gear now because getting them up immediately up is going to be super, super nice, and you want to get them up before the lock-in for 3v3. So, What's the plan for JMK? So I put up a poll earlier because we raged about this and we had a really bad time. Now we're turning it into a fun time, and I put up a poll, and the poll was, should I take the battle counter up to 69? And the answer was yes. So we're taking the battle counter up to 69 while we're sitting here. So you've been farming that gear. Okay. Sweet. That is good to hear. So if I were to give you kind of a like a priority list, I think the first one absolutely is going to be that Iden Versio. Iden Versio is the entirety of this fleet. That's an Executor counter. That's a 100% win rate basically against any lineup of the Executor. It's also great for your raid. So I definitely think getting your TIE Defender up is going to be a huge thing for you. Additionally, let's look at your other fleets. Don't skimp out on your Echelon. Sorry, sneezed hard. Don't give up on your Echelon. Keep working on it. That's a slow farm, so it's going to take you some time. But if I'm just looking at kind of what fleets overall, honestly, I'd probably leave Resistance out for a bit. It's not that important. I'd probably leave Separatists out for a bit. Not that important. I'd much rather you have this BTLB done and get this Galactic Republic fleet done. I'd much rather you have First Order done, and I'd much rather you have Empire done. So I think those are your three priorities that you should focus down on hard. You already have a Relic Razor Crest. This fleet's going to do fine with where it's at. And so I definitely think that Iden Versio should be the first thing you focus on. And then, honestly, probably the BTLB should be your next one, because the Negotiator is just so incredibly, like, versatile, especially once you add in the Marauder later down the road. So right now I farm Iden and Ship, Echelon, Dagger. Ignore the Dagger. Throw the Dagger out. And then Hyena Bomber. She's 23 shards away from 7-star. I'm trying to think. Dagger. Where is Dagger out for the farm? First Order. Is Dagger a fleet farm? This is my free-to-play account. Hold on. Is Dagger a fleet farm, or is Dagger a... It's a hard node farm. Yeah, I'd throw out Dagger entirely. Dagger is not necessary or really usable with First Order. It doesn't really add anything to the fleet. 99% of the time, I never call it in. In fact, I've started pulling it out just for the extra banners. And so definitely I would throw out TIE Dagger from your farm. Throw in something else that will help you out. I don't remember what BTLB is. I think it's a fleet farm with a... the same node as Grief Karga, right? No, it's a light side. Yeah, so swap out TIE Dagger for BTLB. That would be my suggestion. That's right. This is the one that's on the same node as Wrecker. It's Rebel Y-Wing that's on the same node as Grief Karga. Yeah, so swap out your Dagger for your BTLB. I think that'll be a much better farm for you, Anakin. Get your Negotiator, get your Chimera, and get your Finalizer fleets up and running. The Dagger is not really part of the Finalizer fleet. Let's just double check and make sure that you have the, just to make sure you're not sleeping on it. Yeah, so you already have the Special Forces done. So you really don't need the Dagger. It really doesn't do that much. Drop the Dagger, switch over to BTLB, finish that Echelon, Iden Versio, and BTLB. That'll basically do everything you need to for the fleets. Okay, so we are coming to a close here. I do got somewhere to be tonight, sadly. I wish I could spend all night with you guys. You guys are amazing. I love you with all my heart. But I do have other places to be. So I do want to show off a little hint at kind of what I'm working on right now, just for fun. You know, and I think it is fun. We'll see if you guys think it's fun. Maybe you guys don't. It's up to you guys, honestly. But let me get it ready for you guys real quick. See if I can find it. Okay. Where is this in here? I'm not finding the piece I need, but it's fine. I'm going to show you guys kind of what I'm working on just for fun. It's not going to be nearly finished, of course, but as kind of a thank you to you guys and kind of to show my appreciation, as well as have kind of a little thing where we can talk a little bit and I can say thank you all guys for coming and watching. I am working on an outro screen, and so I figured out how to make it so that way each and every one of you that have donated will show up. Those of you who have recently subscribed or gotten a membership or recently renewed your membership will show up, as well as the top donator will show up in the center as the damn sugar daddy. And so we're gonna paste this, and now here I am. And so we have an entire thing that I'm working on with a guy as a background for this, but we will be taking the time each and every time to thank each and every one of you, because I love each of you and I am so very grateful for you guys making this possible. And so I do want to bring this up to you guys so you guys can see how your contributions are stacking up and how much it helps me out. And so that being said, this is of course a rough draft. I have an entire thing I'm really excited to show you guys. We're pretty close to finishing it up, but we are just a couple steps away, so I'm going to leave it there for now. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for donating, being here, watching, whatever you can do. I'm glad you're here. You guys make this possible, and I love doing this with you guys. And, you know, I will see you guys in the next stream. Sorry, Web. Sorry you're jumping in right now, but